scientific mining and metal recovery to ensure that the material available in the ore body, copper, zinc, lead, and silver. But we looked at other materials and over last 4 years, now we are in a position we are able to generate copper sulfate out of the ore processing. We are generating copper, silver we were generating, and now I have signed an agreement with BAT to look for germanium and gallium from the sulfate ores. In a way we can recover. To see every trace element is it possible to recover, and that's how we can make the best use of the mineral that we have, and even again indirectly that will reduce the pressure on mining and hence we become more sustainable. Of course, our product is a reason for sustainability for rest of the steel operations. If you look at steel operations, zinc reduces the zinc reduces the degradation of steel over time, and hence lesser steel will be consumed, and hence we are in a way helping in sustainability for steel industry itself. Another impact that we are looking at it, we have recently launched a product called EcoZen. EcoZen is produced purely with renewable power. It has got 1/4 of the CO2 emission that is associated with normal zinc. How that is helpful to steel plants and consumers? The steel plants which do, like Tata Steel, JSW, use our zinc to galvanize. So if they have to reduce CO2 emission on galvanized steel, they have to spend huge amount of capex in their steel plant to reduce. We are helping them to report lesser CO2 emission by providing them zinc, which has got 1/4 the CO2 emission normal zinc that they buy from rest of the market. 1.5 to 2% only, and we want to recover that 2% also by this process. And this is a very innovative work that has never been done in India, nowhere in the world. Australia has done only from tailing producing a grade which they directly sell. They are not making metal out of it. We have an ambitious plan to put up a 10 million ton plant, recycle tailing, produce zinc metal out of it, and then sell the metal. That will increase the recyclability of zinc in a. So these are the kind of work that we are doing. Of course, we are another goal for us is making water positive. We are already 2.5 times water positive in our operations, and we have a goal to become 5 times water positive. Last 2 years, we have put up kind of huge amount of underground water treatment projects in our mines. Normally, every underground mine they throw up a lot of underground water that they pump, and people somehow discharge it into the ocean. But we have put up complete water treatment plants to treat the underground water and use it for our mill operations, and don't draw any water from river or lake. And second, you will be happy to note that we run Hindustan Zinc runs the sewage treatment plant for the entire Udaipur city. So we build the plant for the city, we run the sewage treatment plant for the city, and by treating the sewage of the city, we generate water. That water we use for our operations, and we don't take water. To that account, we don't draw water from the lake or the river. And we have offered to all other cities around us, Bhilwara, Rajsamand, Chittorgarh. We have offered that whenever government is putting up a sewage water treatment plant, we will buy all the water. And we don't want any drop of sewage water to be wasted. We will take that water for our operations, and that amount of water will not take from the natural source. So this is a very well thought out strategy. Of course, it will help us with water deficient state like Rajasthan. Our cost of water will go down, but it also helps the society to preserve clean water in the lakes and in the rivers. And we will use as much of sewage water as possible in our operations, and to that account, yes, this is also innovative work. I have not come across any other corporate running sewage water treatment plant for the city. With the percentage is 47 to 50%. On a 32,000 crore turnover, our EBITDA would be around 16,000-17,000 crore. So you can run a very profitable enterprise, totally built on the concept of sustainability, And to us, it is not a cost, it is a business decision, gives us lower cost. Our renewable power agreement for 20 years, cost of power is lower that we buy from the grid and we produce. That's how we are doing it. Our sewage water treatment plant and the water has helped us to reduce water cost. And we want to move in this direction that the product that we produce, we are not like CBAM has come up in Europe, but our product can be sold in Europe easily because the product zinc that we produce has the lowest emission in the entire world. So that is the kind of promise we are making to our customers, and we are quite focused on this. Again, before I finish, I will see this. All this started with that color protection project with Dr. Biswal. Had that not happened, I would not have been speaking about mining and mineral today. What I am doing, I would be speaking about electrical only. Thank you, Dr. Biswal, for being that guide, and always we are there. We have made the plant much bigger. We are because our concept was Udaipur will be part of the smart city. In the smart city, every house pipeline will be connected. Also, we thought that because the Prime Minister vision, every person will have a house and there will be, so we are confident that that's how we build up the capacity of sewage water treatment plant. For next 50 years, any amount of population growth in Udaipur, our plant can we don't have to add any capacity.
Rock phosphate concentrate to zinc smelter Dibari. Is it in operation till now?
So now butterfly is closed. We are not operating that. But I am looking for, of course, you sent a message to me. I am looking for now slurry operation for transporting ore after mining from 1 kilometer below in the underground to the surface. This zinc, for European CBAM, there is a requirement before 2026. If you have to meet their CO2 emission criteria, so we appointed a consultant from from UK, to calculate the life cycle assessment of CO2. So they came here, audited our entire process, and they have given their report on CO2 emission in our zinc production. And then for the quantity of production we do with renewable power, for that what will be the CO2 emission. On that certificate, that zinc we are placed in the market as EcoZen, and it has less emission for the other sector. Not beyond that. And overall, its annual global production is about 13 million tons, whereas in Hindustan Zinc being world's second largest, by itself is 1 million tons. Lot depends upon the growth of one, infrastructure across the globe, and second, the development of more and more auto sector, and third is the housing in the coastal areas where most of the corrosion occurs. Infrastructure, USA infrastructure is in dire need. Biden's last infrastructure investment is doing well. If it is continued in the Trump era, we see the zinc, demand will go up. Second, Europe has not been doing well, and now Russian gas has stopped from Ukraine, so Europe will suffer. So we don't see very positive outlook on Europe GDP growth. China numbers are uncertain, but China's growth is not really in the right forum, whereas in the developing economy, India even with 6.4 is still the best performing economy in the developing countries. So overall, if I look at that, I guess zinc demand is overall will grow by about 1% or maybe even less than that. Prices will remain around $2,800-$2,900 per ton, not go beyond that. But silver will increase. That is the only thing is silver prices will go up. Production is less, demand is high. Huge pressure on solar manufacturing of solar cells is putting a pressure on industrial consumption of silver. So I see there is a huge opportunity for silver, gaining price in the coming days, and of course we are the only producer of silver in India. So I see good fortune out there.
To the podium and talk on this. We have Mr. Ramaraman Saptati, who is the Executive Director, Exploration and Beneficiation, Large Metal and Energy, Limited, Indian International Mining Sectors. And in 1990, he had a significant exposure to African chromite mining and beneficiaries. With these words, I request Mr. Ramaraman Satpathy to share his ideas about the circularity and sustainability part. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. So how the sustainability circularity practices we have introduced, we have started for all practical purpose, we have started at mining from 2021 on the second half of 2021. So it is almost a 3.5 years old mines. So just and we are in the business of mines previously, but now in the metals also. Our head office is at Mumbai. From this slide I will start. In the Indian map, and if you see Gadchiroli is the district and the mines is here. Our BHQ beneficiation plant, which is called low grade iron ore beneficiation plant, which is 3% size, then you run in the flat ground to make it again discharge. So what is available in the flat ground of the mining? Overburden removal. So we are having a simulation model. Every such kind of a trip to the crusher, you have this much of trip in the overburden. So you don't require any charging at all.